Hello, happy Thursday, and welcome to Gigi Sweet Peaches channel. Thank you so much for joining or coming back, returning. And today I wanted to chat about parties and events and your hostess packets, all the fun things that make our business fun. Now, if you didn't know, we're in September. It's almost October. We're literally halfway through September almost, and it doesn't even seem like it. But friends, people are getting excited. They're seeing all the treasures that have come for fall. They're getting more and more excited about the weather cooling down. It is the perfect time to doll yourself up, put on your pumpkin earrings, your pumpkin shirt. Yes, I have one that says Scentsy. And do what you have to do to get yourself excited about fall. Even if you're not a fall baby. Because friends, let's face it, there are so many people that love fall, including myself. But there are people that are wanting to get so many treasures, and maybe their list is so long that they can't afford to buy everything. So why not suggest a party? Why not suggest having an event, some kind of fun fall festive, something that will make you step out of your comfort zone, not call it a party maybe, do something different, and maybe a bag party, maybe a text party. And I know I'm still saying party, but think of a word that you can say without party. Soiree. That word that starts with an S. Fall festival, fall bash, something other than party. Because for some reason, sometimes people get in their mindset that a party is a lot of work, and we don't want them to feel that way. And me, being a person that has been in direct sales for 22 years, I started selling another, not wax, but candle product. And it was parties. 22 years ago, friends, I was going homes, in my own home, into other people's works, whatever it took. And I had my suitcase full of all of my products that I could afford at the time. And we did everything on a computer, not online, that they could go and just order themselves. I did handwritten orders, putting it in the computer that my dial-up was connecting to the internet. Like, I'm dating myself. But friends, there's so many opportunities right now. So maybe talk about what you're doing in your business. Talk about how much fun it is to prepare for fall, how much you enjoy doing events, how much you enjoy having a party at your own home, in your own space. Maybe meet for coffee, maybe do something that's out of your comfort zone, but to get a little bit more comfortable talking about the products. Start with your family and friends, then make a list of your best shoppers, contact them. You know, I can't think of maybe once or twice that people have said they didn't want a shopping link. If they're shopping with you, they want a shopping link. They want to get free and half off products, but it's up to us to share how they can do that. So if you're like me and have online parties through Facebook with people throughout the United States, you may not actually know these people, right? So the best way to start it off is for those that would like a little party pack. So for those in the party, I offer the first 5 people that purchase will get a little party pack. Now, these sometimes circles and bars and car bars and stuff are things that I will send to them, you know, as a thank you. But for this case, I'm sending them the little tear sheet with my newsletter with a, actually this isn't a tear sheet, this is a brochure. And this has also the September scent and warmer of the month flyer, plus the little sample, my business card, and a little candy, of course, plus that circle. So this is giving them an opportunity to see kind of a little bit more about Scentsy, and also you're introducing, you know, yourself to them. So make it fun, make it personable, and send something thanking them for purchasing, thanking them for joining the party, helping the hostess. And then after, if you want to send a thank you, you know, when you do your regular thank yous, you can. You don't always have to send a gift, but that's up to you, depending on if they place an order that, you know, is a little bit more, maybe than $50, I'll turn around and send them another gift, okay? So it's up to you, but that is really their thank you and welcoming packet. Now, another fun thing that I have gotten a little bit out of my own comfort zone is a party with the fragrance flowers. Now, this is something that I have gotten from another consultant. I changed it up a little bit, added the fall and winter fragrance flowers. Now, Harvest Collection is not on here, but this is something that I recently shared with the team. So if you are on my team and you want more information about that Canva link, this is actually a party that I'm starting. I gave her a couple full-size flyers, and then on the back, the instructions, how they can purchase. And then I gave her some little ones to put with the fragrance flower that I'm going to be putting at her nail salon. So friends, I have wanted to do this for so long, and I now have, this will be my second fragrance flower party that I'm starting at someone's business. So step out of your comfort zone, get comfortable asking people if they would love to earn free products. That is how I started. That is why I joined Scentsy. I loved Scentsy. I had been buying it for 14 years. I literally had really never been asked to even join, but I shopped and shopped and shopped. And I finally just said, hey, what does it take to join? Because I might as well. I buy it so much. So friends, think about that. Think about those people that are shopping with you all the time that you're never asking them. It doesn't hurt to ask. It doesn't hurt to plant the seeds of thinking about it, because you never know where that can go with your customers. If they tell you flat out, I never want to join, then maybe obviously you don't ask again. But maybe not right now is a sign of let's talk about it later, or let's see the benefits for me, right? Not for me, but for my customer. They're thinking that. What are the benefits for them? So make sure that you're sharing all the details. When you are having a party with someone, I always want to give them the details of you can earn rewards, or you can earn rewards and commission by joining. So give them those options along the way of their party. Don't wait till the end. Sometimes it's best to talk about it during the party. As soon as they hit 200, I start talking about that. And $200 in sales gets them a qualified party, and then they're off and running. And I'm like, hey, guess what? You have another option. You can actually join. The $59 kit will come out of the rewards, and then you get free and half off stuff as well as commission. So don't forget about that part. All right, so something also to think about is a text party. Now, I personally have never done a text party. I have thrown it out there before, but I normally either do bag parties, online parties, in-person parties, or events. So I've never done a text party, but it is something that can be really easy and quick if you grab a few different kind of posts to share the basics of what Scentsy is with their shopping link, and that your hostess is doing some of the work as well as to giving you that information of who to add into that text party. But you don't want to make it too much, because then, you can get under some people's skin. So if you want to do Facebook Messenger or a text party, make sure that it's a couple of posts, a couple of highlights, what just launched, and then give them the links and ask them if they have questions. And then your hostess can follow up as well as you can follow up with them one-on-one. All right, the other thing that I do is Wax Cash. Now, Wax Cash is something that you can decide to offer to people that shop with you as a little thank you. They're going to save $5 off their next purchase, and I added my new business logo that I got made up. And so this is something that you do not have to do, but when I do events, I like to offer this, because then they may come back to me after that event is over and say, hey, I grabbed this from my bag that you gave me, and I'd love to shop with you again. How can I use this? So be sure to be thinking about those times that you're meeting people in person at events, at parties, or whatnot, and make sure that you're giving them something that they know how to contact you. So important. Always label everything that you give out, okay? Samples are a huge thing that are sometimes lost, sometimes misplaced from other things. So make sure that your QR code is on there. Something is always on your materials. Now for this one, I put a label on the back. I have not done that yet, but I'll put my label with the QR code on the back because it's not on the front. But any like party stuff or labels always have that QR code, how to get to my website, especially especially on the free product like circles and stuff. On the back is the logo with that QR code. Now, thinking about when you're having parties or events or something like that, I grabbed these tissues, something that I do just a little extra, grab some tissue to fill up the bag that you're handing out at the parties with some little prizes or something, or even just a thank you gift for the hostess. Make sure you have some supplies on hand, already prepared. Something that I've learned by doing events, if you don't have like I'll stuff this with my tear sheet and my wax cash and maybe a upcoming flyer or a brochure of, like, let's say holidays launching on 10/1, and then I add in a piece of tissue already so that when they purchase, I can throw in their bars in their bag. I have a little bit bigger of a size, and then I have a bigger bag. So there's a couple of different size bags. I pre-stuff them because I have events starting this month for the rest of the year, once a month, and I want to make sure that I am doing my bulk sampling, I'm doing my bulk bag stuffing and all the things so that when you're at the event, you can focus on talking to those people and not stuffing bags with things and trying to remember what you want to put in there. So important. And that's my little tip of the day, because I feel like that is something that I have learned over the years that is so important to have your things already prepared. Now, bulk sampling, I'll go back one step. Bulk sampling is where you're going to take one bar, and I took the 10 brand new scents and I made samples for 100 little packets that I gave for my event this month, that those are actually going to be hand delivered to bags, or they're going to put those in the bags of 100, and they're going to give them out the pancake breakfast that morning of the event that starts at noon. So that is giving me a huge boost of already introducing myself to 100 new people and then telling them to come see me at my booth. Now, whether or not they do or not, my information is in there, the samples are in there, and also my QR code is on everything. Okay. So then I also make samples for my table, for the bags, again, stuffing them with a little sample, and then my table. So they always have something that they can take away if they're just kind of looking, right? And it may bring them back later, or it may remind them when they're at home to order something. So make sure that your QR code is always on everything. Okay. So that's my tips for events. Now, who has done events? If you want to comment, who has done events, who has done parties, who has done things. So in the comments, note it. I'll answer any questions that you have later. But the main thing that you want to do is just start doing them. Even, like I said, even if you have to have your own open houses, your own events, whatever it is, start doing them so that you can start getting comfortable, and then work your way up to maybe doing events out in the public if you haven't done in-home parties yet. All right, so one of the things that I recently did, and I don't think I shared this yet, was my kit for my testers. Now, this is a case, I did share all the details on my team page, but this is something that I found from another consultant. I have been waiting so many years to put this together, and I finally did it. I finally got the case, and all the little containers have the scent labeled, so that when I'm at an event or a party or whatnot, and someone wants to smell all the fruity scents, I can take them out, and they're in these 2 containers, and then they can sniff and they can see which ones they like the most, and then they go back